What's up, everybody? It's another live stream Wednesday. Now we have a special guest. Not only, why does everything look so all lopsided? For those who don't use StreamYard, everything just looks lopsided. Thanks for those who are in the chat. For those who are watching this replay, do me a huge favor, hit that like and share this out because a lot of people do love watching replays, and these are one of the replays you would like to watch because those are in the chat get the raw funness. So if you are in the replay, please get here because it is fun. But for those who are in the chat, we have a special guest on because, well, not only this dude's here, we don't have this special guest. He's always on. But
yo, that's foul.
Yeah, whatever. And yeah, I'm just being honest. I'm just making sure everyone knows that I do have a special guest. What's up, everyone? Chad said he has a bottle of Crown already gone. This should be fun. I'm
the special guest.
You're not a special guest. You're special ed, but you're not a special guest. So
you ain't
special. So for those who have not seen the hot seat, we had a guest, and I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to make sure everything's okay. What?
You talking about the hot seat, the toilet after you get eaten?
The hot wings. Yeah,
hot wings.
The hot wings. What's up, Miss Candy?
Hey, Candy.
Yeah, so we got the hot seat. We did have a special guest. I'm going to have to check in on that special guest because it's unusual for them not to hit us up or not, hit us back with the email. So that's an endearment. So I want to make sure they're okay. Reels is in the tank. We got Nocturnal Aquariums. Did he change his name?
What? It wasn't Nocturnal Aquatics.
There's Nocturnal Aquariums and then Nocturnal. There's so many ones.
And Nocturnal Emissions.
Oh, okay. Flam Aquatics, thank you so much for being here as well. The funniest, unfunny guy. What's up? I think we got a funny guy in here. We got hashtag Bob Rocks. That's what's up. We got a hashtag everybody. That's what's
Bob
up.
Bob Rocks. I think Candy's the only one that got what
mullet. I thought it would be a hashtag mullet.
He didn't put a mullet on.
He didn't?
No, he got all them thumbs up, didn't get a mullet.
Man. All right, so without further ado, we're not trying to hold y'all too long because without this man right here, this guy right here, I wouldn't have had these special guests because this guy right here. Without him, I wouldn't have had these special guests because I don't have a lot of friends.
You're so lonely.
So, without further ado, this is going to be their one and only first time being on this thing. Well, there's going to be plenty of times they're going to be on this and other people, but first time ever being on this, and they haven't even put a video out. They just started their first channel together as couples. Could be the next pair of couples. You got something in your eye?
I'm just waiting for you to get to the damn point.
I'm hyping them up. Shut up. I'm a great hype man. All right. We have All in Tank. What's up, everybody? We got All in Tank.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? We made it. We finally made it. A round of applause. Y'all that don't know me, I'm Ozzy Octane Smith.
Tiffany Rose.
It's my wife. How you guys doing tonight?
Thank
you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. And thank you, Funk, because Funk is, we've been his prodigies, and he's been helping to mold us and guide us through this journey. So thank you, Funk.
I just gotta say that it feels good to be in the hot seat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I'm thriving here in the hot seat.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. For those of you guys out there who don't know, it's Tiffany Rose and Ozzy Octane Smith. You probably see them around in some live streams. Supporting Ozzy Octane Smith is the one who actually recorded and gave Scott from King and Queen Cichlids a song for his outro. And he's always willing to help out anybody else. Tiffany Rose, she was Tiffany Carbone. What was it? What was your name, Tiffany?
Caraballo Homes.
Carabella Holmes. But
yeah, Tiffany Caraballo Homes.
Yeah, but now she's Tiffany Rose. But they started their YouTube channel. They have their first video that is ready to be published. Just a couple of fine tuning, and they're gonna publish it any day now. So if one of you moderators can put all in tanks up there, let's get them started. I saw their first video. It's a feel good video. It'll make your heart feel nice and warm inside. They have great chemistry. So hit them up.
I appreciate it, Funk. You know, thank you again for having us. You know, and our channel, you know, we're just like Funk just said, we're just getting started. You know, and we've seen a lot of wonderful out there that us to start our own channel. You know, follow dreams and kind of, you know, when you love something, you know, you're gonna pursue it. You know what I mean? And you're gonna, no pun intended, but go all in and do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know, and start your channel. So basically, our channel entails of doing everything on a budget. Also doing everything for profit. We're doing our couple things for profit. We're breeding guppies at the moment. And we also breeding
orange cherry shrimp.
Orange cherry shrimp. She
Yep.
always loves to correct me on that.
Yes,
but
and that's part of our channel is because I'm more experienced in fish keeping.
I think they need to switch to their phone.
I'm thinking the same thing.
So fish keeping.
Hey,
and
hey, real fast. Can I say something?
My experience.
We're lagging.
All right, so listen. If y'all can hear me, Ozzy, Tiffany, if you could switch over to your phone real fast because there's a lag. If you could switch over to your phone, can you please do that?
Some things. It's not like he's going in a.
Yo, hit him up, Rob. Hit him up on the phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Speaks to the people. I can do this at the same time. Yo, Mark's Aquatics in here. He changed his name.
Mark's Aquatics changed his name?
Yeah. Yo, he was trying to send me a polar blue, polar blue, but it's a platinum one.
Interacting with us.
Hit him up, Rob.
Absolutely.
I'm trying.
All right. Hey, switch over to your phone. What's up, Scott? So listen, while they figure this out, can y'all switch over to your phone?
Yo, do me a huge favor, switch over to the phone if you can.
But anyway, while all this gets ironed out, I just wanted to say on my last video, I appreciate all the love you showed for the chocolate cichlid. I didn't think it was gonna get as much love as it did, but it did. So I appreciate all you guys for that. And we're talking to right now Ozzy Octane and Tiffany Rose. They're in the process of starting their channel, all in tank. So show some love. If somebody could put out a link, that'd be great. But yeah, Rob, what's new with you, brother?
What's new with me?
Yeah, what's new with you?
There's two Mark's Aquatics. I didn't know. Confused. Oh yeah, that's true.
That's why you confused me.
If there was another Aquafunk, what would your name be?
Me? If there was another Aquafunk?
If there was another Aquafunk Aquatics, what would your name be?
Oh, that's a good. That's a good question. That's a good question. Hey, Rob, put that link out on your phone. Candy can't find the link to All in Tanks. Okay. I don't know, man. That's a good question. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would if Aquafunk wasn't available for me? What would y'all call me? I don't know. That's a good question.
Really? I didn't think that was a good question.
It is a good question.
Oh, Hot Mess Aquatics.
Ha!
Is that for me? Is that for me, Scott, or is that for Aqua?
I'm having problems catching the names of their channel.
Their name is
all capital A N capital I Tanks capital T. That's what would yours be, Rob?
I don't know.
Well, you asked the question. How you gonna ask the question you don't even know the answer to?
You can ask a question and not know the answer to the question because I asked you the question for the reason.
But you ain't even put no thought in like, ooh, let me ask Aquafunk this. What if I ask myself?
I don't know.
Hey, send them the link again on their phone.
HG.
Bald Aquatics.
Bald Aquatics. Sorry, LOL. But that's funny though. You can't be sorry if it's funny. I've always said that if it's funny, don't be sorry.
Funky Funk Aquatics.
Funky Aquatics.
Bald head angelfish free.
I'll name him. Small 93 Aquatics. Scott would have Soul Glow Aquatics.
Soul Glow. All in. Oh, there it is. All in tanks.
Yeah.
You know what? No, listen. So yeah, I've seen their first video. They're still fine tuning stuff. And they were gracious enough to pop on before in a clinch. Hey, what's up, Exotics? It was gracious enough to jump on in a clinch, but I saw their first video and it's a feel good type of video. What they saying, Rob?
He has it set up right now.
Okay.
Just set it up.
Tell them to cut off the computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and exit them out. Go ahead and set it up, bro.
Yeah. All right. But Angel Daddy Funk. Oh, Dragonland.
Angel Daddy Funk. Who said it? Who's sexual chocolate? Anyway, baby. Sexual chocolate aquatic.
Sexual chocolate. Everybody, welcome to the stage.
He's good.
Sexual
That man
chocolate.
good. That man good.
He good. Yeah, he
good. That man good.
What was that other one? The one that Dragonland did? I like that. No, I was searching.
Oh no, she was searching for the link. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey. Yo.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? Sorry for the
nope.
Yeah. The intermission there, but the laptop, it wasn't working as well.
Yeah,
we'll
so,
good. As long as you're good, you all good.
Debo, I like that. Debo. So listen, they heard enough of us talk. Like I was saying, you guys are just starting a channel, so now you feeling a couple of aches and pains. Let us know your experience so far.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Well, the first thing that was the biggest thing, obviously, was like editing, like finding the proper editing stuff. Now, mind you, we said we're doing everything on a budget, so that includes what we're doing as far as filming and editing. So we were trying to find, a good free editing software. What else?
Basically, we got to start from the ground up.
Yeah. We just got a good laptop.
Yeah, I just bought a laptop last night. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing our channel. But
you'll be hearing me say that a lot when he does good. Good job,
Abby. Yeah, we start from the ground up, much like you guys. You know what I mean? We learning how to properly video edit. Basically, right now, and we're also working on a guppy project for breeding for profit, and we're also working on a shrimp project. And what are they? Orange cherry shrimp.
And everything that we did on a budget.
Yes.
So it's not like, oh my gosh, we had $70 to go get a beautiful trio, you know, like all these funds, because the hobby can get expensive, as everyone knows. But
absolutely.
Through connections, through networking, through fellow people in the hobby, then
you know, we just go from there. You know, we're just going from there.
We got it.
You know, and another thing I wanted to add is that, you know, watching all you guys' channels, you know what I mean, has given us the inspiration.
Thank you, Storm Riders. You said we're a nice couple.
Oh, thank you, Storm.
I'm trying to see.
So you know, and plus this is something that I can share with my wife and my family. You know what I mean? And I'm a family guy. You know, I love my kids. I love my wife. If I could have them interject in things that I love to do, that's what I'm gonna do.
And this hobby has brought us together as a family. Now we understand with like is it the COPA law and stuff, not having kids in the videos. If we could, the kids would be part of the channel as well, because, you know, the kids are very instrumental in this too. But it's also brought us closer, not just as a family, but as a couple.
You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting is that my son and my daughter know more about fish keeping than I do. So when I need to find something out, I'll be like, "Yo, Kiko."
Yeah, they teach him. And they're 9 years old.
Real fast. The dynamic between you two. Who's in charge of what? You got two people, one channel. Who's the? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You better.
I gotta bow down to my queen. I gotta bow down to my queen. You know what I mean?
I'm in charge of everything with the fish keeping, with the channel mostly. You know, the thing is, because he's novice, but not completely novice, where I have more experience.
Yes.
So,
but I'm a quick learner.
He's a quick learner.
I'm a fast learner. You want to know how? I set this tank up by myself.
Yes.
I did. And I'm proud of that.
But with some
I'm proud of that. Didn't I do a good job or what?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have known. There's certain things that he wouldn't have known. Like
good job, Ozzy, right?
Good job, Ozzy. You know, like, but yes, he did. And I was just saying, like, it brought us together as a couple too, stronger, because his main focus, obviously, as a lot of people know in the chat, is his music.
Yes.
Although everyone knows that he's been very instrumental in the Fish Fam, like making Scott that song for his outro, and, you know, being involved in the chats. He watches a lot of videos, comments, and likes to learn from everyone's videos, and feels connected with everyone who's really involved in the Fish Fam family.
You know, and trust me, without Tiff, I wouldn't even known about fish keeping. She's the one that completely and utterly 100% that got me into this. And you know what? There's no regrets here. I love it. I met some of the finest people that I've ever met in my life.
I feel like our son is commenting as you right now. I see him.
Yeah,
Kiko, I see you, and I know you're watching, our son. And he just said, I want to be in What Prayer Hands. He wants to be in the video so badly. He's 9 years old.
How are you in here? You right here.
There he is. That's Kiko.
He's using his phone. He's using his phone.
That's my alter ego talking.
Yeah. Kiko's got his own cell phone. You know how kids now, 9, 10 years old, have their own devices.
Yeah. No, he's logged into my email.
Yeah, he's logged into his. And some people in the live right now might have seen yesterday, if you're subscribed to Ozzy's channel, his music channel, Kiko did a takeover. So he got on Ozzy's music channel and did some sort of Fortnite challenge thing on there and started gaming.
Yeah, so I'm getting notifications from my like random notifications about kids playing on my channel. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I know. And then I was like, you just hijacked Poppy's music channel. I'm like, you better hope you don't see it.
Right.
And then
so check it. Rob, got any questions? You got questions?
Yeah, ask away.
Considering that Melvin just brought up something, congratulations on the new channel for both of y'all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
A lot of us, if y'all have not felt that that feeling of starting a channel in a long time, it feels really weird. So if y'all have any questions, I do, but I would open it for some. We've been grilling them a little bit longer, but
Let's see in the chat if anyone.
What do they got for me? What do they got for me? Well, I thought I seen somebody say.
Who's your favorite fish channel, Oscar?
Oh, Scott said, not here. I run things when Liz isn't around. LOL.
What's my favorite fish channel? Wow, that's a loaded question. I mean, I don't want to sound biased, but I have to go with Aquafunk.
Yo, in your face, Scott. You put that out there because you want him to say you.
Scott, don't be offended.
Yeah, don't be offended anybody.
He loves
but I also
Scott.
love
You know
Scott's channel, the King Queen Sickles as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Not anybody, not me, not Scott, not Rob. Not honestly, like, other than, you know, the people who we know you cool with, who else?
Wait, say it again, Funk. I'm sorry, because
other than obviously me, Rob, and Scott, you know, and the people that we cool with, you know what I'm saying? The people that we know that you associate with. So maybe somebody who Funk for life. Hey, Kiko!
You could tell you that these songs, right?
Other than the obvious. There should be two answers because there's two of y'all. So other than the obvious.
You want to go ladies first?
Okay, so my inspiring, like one of my faves. Okay, I have 3 different ones. May I list all 3, or can I have to only say one?
No, go ahead. 3.
Okay. My number 1 is Susie Q. I absolutely adore Susie Q. Her song, "Hey Everybody, It's Susie Q." I hope I did good on that one. I sing that in the kitchen when I'm washing dishes. My daughter sings it, right, Sophia? I know you're watching. So, Susie Q, I love how she explains every project in a way where I get it step by step, and I don't know, she just relaxes me. She's like my, no pun to Zen Ginger, but she's my Zen Ginger. You're my Zen too, but you know what I mean. And then I love Sheila from Life with Pets. I've been following Sheila for a long time. I don't know if anyone is familiar with Sheila of Life with Pets, but she is wonderful. I love her accent, number 1. But talk about guppy breeding. She actually kind of inspired me with guppy breeding, and she does a lot of other breeding projects. She has amazing tanks, and she makes those wonderful dividers that I'm just absolutely crazy about, and hope to be able to order or maybe do my own DIY of something similar one day, because she inspired me as such. And then my 3rd favorite is Kasha from Creative Pet Keeping. I absolutely love her channel too. And she's been an inspiration. My daughter loves her too. I love the women channels. No offense to the guy channels. I love the guy channels too. But being a woman and seeing women in the hobby and seeing women on an educational standpoint, like teaching and learning from them, it just does something for me as a woman.
All right.
Go ahead, Ozzy, with your answers.
Well, let me see. Like I said, there's a loaded question.
Scott, can someone help me get off the floor? Ozzy Octane knocked me out.
Hey, Ozzy, hold up real fast before you finish that one. We'll get back to you. But someone asked about the fish that you keep. So can you tell us about all the fish you keep and fish that you may plan on keeping in the future?
Kiko.
Oh, absolutely.
Kiko spelled Susie Q wrong. He wrote Sweet Q, but he loves Susie Q too. The kids sing her song all the time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Go ahead.
We gotta call the ambulance. Is it 911 in your area, Scott? Is it 911?
Yo, I got a pimp cane for you, brother. I got a pimp cane. I got a couple of them.
Oh, that's Sophia saying that. Okay.
All right. Well, currently I have 2 trio guppies, 2 trios of guppies. I have 2 pregnant females and other 2 females, and then 2 males. I also have a colony of shrimp at the moment. I have 4 pygmy corridoras, and I also have 2 African dwarf frogs.
3.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 3. I'm sorry.
And tell them their names real quick. They're funny.
Yeah, go ahead. You tell me.
Okay, so we used to have 4 African dwarf frogs. We love our African dwarf frogs. They're actually Sophia's, but we've grown to love them. Anyhow, their names are Mr. and Mrs. Spacely.
Yep.
And then the other couple, but the wife died, is Mr. and Mrs. Furley, like Three's Company. Remember the Furleys were like the landlord.
And Mr. and Mrs. Spacely from the WB Frogs, you know?
Yeah.
But
no, Mr. Spacely from he was the boss.
Oh yes.
The Jackson.
But I
also
Sprockets.
I was born in '93. I don't know nothing like that.
Yeah, that's right. This is before your time, Rob. Sorry.
I know.
And I also have a goldfish that I'm trying to get rid of to a good home at the moment.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that. That's a good story.
All right. So basically, you know, our son basically got her a gift, and it was a goldfish. But right now, for the fish that we're, you know, the projects that we're trying to do, the goldfish really doesn't fit into our equation at the moment.
This was our 18-year-old son, not Kiko.
Yeah.
Although if Kiko
tell you nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you nothing, just showed up.
Yeah, it just kind of happened unannounced, you know, like the stork dropping off a baby at your door.
We were out shopping, and then we get text messages. He's blowing my phone. He had a surprise for me. And we're racing home because it was cold out. It was like snowing. He's like, Mom, I'm outside. He don't have the house key anymore because he moved out, and you know, for college. So we hurried back, and he has a bag with a goldfish like that big. You know what I mean? It's like one of those comment ones. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with it? He's like, put it in your tank. And I felt bad because you know, he did out of love for me. So I was like, okay. And I like acclimated, and we put it in. We did the plop and drop method.
Yeah, so basically with the goldfish though, I got a line on a good home for him. I may take him to Rock Beach Aquatics. It's a local fish store here where they do they got really good quality. They do quarantines with every fish before the fish even goes into the store. So I believe that that'll be a good home for him. But I also want to say that we do also have a koi beta called Bruce Leroy.
Yeah, Bruce Leroy.
Based on The Last Dragon. And of course, if you're a movie fan, the name of the shark, of the prop shark, was called Bruce. So that's how we got. Yes. So
in Jaws,
yes. So that's
how
we
talking about baby daddies when Anthony Anderson was calling his son Bruce Leroy.
Well, that was because in the comedy he was taking it from what Ozzy's talking
about. So it's kind of like a double, you know, play on words, and you know, but we got a lot of, you know, right, like I said, right now we're working on a couple projects, and
Scott's not letting you live that down. Oh, Scott.
It's all right, Scott, brother. I'll help you up when I'm done with the live. Don't worry, brother.
I'll handle him later, Scott. Don't worry.
But
he'll be changing the water later.
All right. So all right. So you got guppies, you got shrimp going on, you got a beta, you got like a mixed tank with some, you know, oddballs here. If you could have right now unlimited, let's say $1,000, each one of you. We still got to get back to your favorite channel, not the regular Oz, but if you could have $1,000 each, what kind of tank would you get?
Oh, that's a good question. You start first because I got to think about it.
If I could have what, $1,000?
Like someone gives you money.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, well, you can build your dream tank.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Let's say $1,200. No, don't spend your money on no tanks, everybody.
Yeah, as soon as I get that stimulus.
Although this hobby is expensive, it could rack up to $1,000 just by doing a normal one.
Like my dream fish, I don't know. I like I said, I'm just starting off, so yeah, it's crazy because like the more as I go along, it's like, ooh, I love that fish. Ooh, I like this fish. Ooh, I like that fish. You know, and it's like opening it's like a brand new book.
I know his answer.
You know what I mean?
You guys do too, but the viewers don't. What has he been talking about? Scott, you even know this answer. Scott knows this answer. Funk knows this answer. And Rob definitely knows this answer. Ozzy's dream right now is those polar blue cichlids or convicts.
Like to see
or straight up convicts. Yeah, but you weren't saying it, so I had to talk about them.
Thank you. My better half.
Yeah, Bay Area. He said, "Don't tell him he's gonna what he do."
You know those polar blue cichlids though. I fell in love with them. You know, I literally fell in love with them. They got the little faces. You know what I mean? They just, and I love the fact that, you know,
SC Aquatics said he got you. He'll send you some convicts.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah. That would be amazing. Yeah. Thank you. I
Shout
appreciate
out to
that.
SC.
What about you?
Okay, for me, I would do. Okay, this is a good one. For me, I think what I would do is I would just want to do like a whole, and I've seen a lot of channels do this, but I want to do this. I don't have the space for it. And it would take a lot of money to do it the way I would want to do it, but like a beta wall of just like all different kinds of betas.
Nice.
Because I really do like betas. But Funk has also got me really.
Is it betas or betas?
Beta, tomato. It's really beta, but I say beta. I know a lot of people do. But so Funk got me into angels, and I told him this too. Nice. So I probably do the beta wall and then an angel tank, and I know that's cheating in the answer because it was supposed to be one tank, but I do like a really beautiful like angel tank with the marble angels. Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
Definitely.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Any more questions to Sand Creek Aquatics for sending a raid over here. Much love. Shout out to those who are in here raiding the channel with some great people. If y'all have not checked them out, please do so. Candy is throwing their link out there. And as always, much love. Thank you so much, Candy, for doing that. Yeah, thank you, Candy. I much appreciate it.
Kiko said, what's your favorite fish?
Oh, what's my favorite fish? Kiko, my favorite fish is it's the polar blue cichlids, which is, it's a mix between a Midas cichlid and a redhead cichlid.
There you go.
No,
Kiko.
convict and a
convict cichlid too, yeah.
And the blood parrot cichlid, yeah.
You know, they one thing I learned that they are selectively bred, which is pretty interesting. That I found out.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the thing we love about this hobby too, is the science piece.
Yeah.
Because we're learning like even more about genetics, especially like with the breeding projects and all that, and we like that part too.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely.
He's always been in the science.
I also like you know, I like koi fish too. Like I like looking right in a koi pond. Like anytime, anytime that like I look into a koi pond, I just love how they come up to you and just look at you and just, one thing, another thing I'm learning is that the bigger fish have more personality, obviously, and I think, eventually I will get into bigger fish, but right now I think I'm pretty satisfied. I'm working like with nano fish at the moment, and hopefully gradually get into medium-sized fish and then bigger fish and so forth.
Sophia just said in the comments, because she's using my account now, funny, is that we should do an angel wall, not a beta wall. So maybe it'll be an angel fish wall.
I love your kids. I'm letting you know right now. And Kiko, Sophia.
Y'all got so many subscriptions and check y'all's channel down.
That's your Theo Funk right there, guys. Your Theo Funk.
That's right. Yeah. What do we got? We got 40 tuning in right now.
Raul, I got you. I'll hit you up. I'll make sure I try to get his number off the website.
I think someone was asking you, Funk, in the comments about your beta breeding projects.
That's Riley. Hey, Riley, that's a whole crazy story. I'm going to go over that Sunday on my live stream. I had a video set up on it, and I think I already talked about it on my live stream, but I'll talk about it again on my live stream Sunday. It's all in tank day today.
Scott,
thank you, brother. Thank you.
You know what, Scott? Don't take another shot into the heart, because Kiko, he loves cichlids. He loves cichlids, all different kinds. When actually we were watching Rob 93's playlist, and Kiko was going crazy for all of Rob's cichlids. Mm-hmm. So Sophia was saying the angel wall, but Kiko is your cichlid dude. He would go nuts if he went to your house and visited because he's seen some of your fish. Yeah.
So, all right. What's up, Rob? You got questions?
Nah, keep going, man. You firing off all cylinders. I'm trying to get everybody with questions.
Anybody ask any good questions in the chat? Anybody ask any good questions in the chat, Rob?
Yeah, what do we got?
Anybody would like to fire off some questions? I mean, they have been in a while, so.
Oh, Recon said he can't find our channel.
They said there's so many subscriptions
Recon,
that I couldn't get. Y'all couldn't get a subscriber from them.
Oh, because he had too many?
Y'all have gotten so many. They said that y'all can't be subscribed to for right now.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I've never had that happen before.
Man, yo, we broke the internet.
Yeah.
Ozzy. So what, all right, who, other than the obvious, me, Rob, Scott, who you looking at right now?
You know what? As a couple, you know, I got to look at KG Tropicals. Because believe it or not, before I met Scott through John and Lisa, and just the way that the good combination of knowledge and just humor, you know, and then having Lisa, like, he's Howard Stern to her Robin. You know what I mean? I'm just making an analogy. You know, Howard Stern to her Robin.
You said you loved
I found that it was a good combination, you know, and one thing that kept tripping me out was Reno in the background, always trying to get in their fish tanks. And it reminded me a lot like our cat, Tim, that Timmy would, you know, try to do the same thing in our tanks. And but yeah, I mean, that's definitely one of them. The other one, I'd have to say, I like Susie Q as well.
Yeah, we're
Susie Q is definitely
that song draws you in, and then the rest just follows.
You know, and I like that she dabbles in a little bit of everything, you know, and that's a lot about what we're trying to do. You know, we have dogs, we have cats, we have fish, you know, we have kids.
Kids right there as well.
And then the third one that I find myself watching a lot. I mean, there's so many here, though. There's so many that's amazing channels that inspired me. But I got to go with Bob Kaler.
Bob Kaler, yeah.
Bob Kaler's been grinding, yeah.
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah.
All right, he's cool. What happened? You done turned them off because they said he cut y'all off.
Bob Kaler's been grinding, bro. I watch Bob, bro. I do. I watch Bob.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button when you so happened to say Bob. Sorry.
Oh, I thought I got canceled there for a second.
Well, Ozzy and I were saying as a couple when we watch Bob is he takes us on journeys, like. We feel like when we're watching Bob's videos, even though they're not like fancy edited or anything, but they still look great, is he takes us on journeys. Even when he went grocery shopping during the situation at Walmart, we felt like we were there in the store with him, and we love when he was talking junk to, I guess, some lady, and it was like, okay, Miss Personality, and so like Bob
she put me onto it. She put me onto it, but like I said, I'm still new, so I'm still finding out new channels every day. I have so many favorite ones that. You know, if I was to name drop all of them, I'd be here for like 10 minutes.
That is getting really hurt. Your bromance. You're
well,
like,
Scott was automatically included in that.
Say some nice things about Scott, because he's just a broken man right now.
Of course.
Let's go ahead and
listen. All right.
And not only is Scott hurt, but our dog and cat, our kids are saying are hurt because they're not in the YouTube video, and now Scott's heard about that channel.
Listen, Scott. You were automatically included in this because you, Rob, and Funk were automatically included. Yeah. And you know how I feel about your channel if I made you a theme song, brother.
Yes.
You know, and I did that from the heart, brother. So
you know what's crazy? When he first put that on, I said, who did that? I was like,
it's all in fun. You know that, man.
Wait, was that, bro?
when he first put that on his exit, I was like, yo, who did that? And then when he said it, I was like, what? And then I didn't see you until I was in his chat, and I'm like, okay.
And thank you, Candy, for posting our link.
Oh, thank you, Candy.
Thank you, Candy. Candy, we're giving you a big hug from social distancing.
You know,
here.
and
you're the best.
Like I just want to touch down a little bit on that story, because some things happen. You know how there's a lot of backdoor politics on the fish tube, and I don't want to get too much into that, but I kind of felt like he wasn't, like feeling too well about things, and so I just wanted to uplift him.
You heard him,
and word, good luck, Scott. But I wanted to uplift him, and I wanted to do something nice, even though I wasn't officially like a part of the fish tube community yet, but I wanted to do something nice for somebody. You know what I mean? And that's what I did.
And then look how that works. It's like he did that for Scott. You do stuff for us, which we will always be grateful to you, Funk, and Rob, you guys have really, and it just, this community, it truly does come together. Look at, like, when Candy, I believe her GoFundMe, somebody should put that link up, we all look out for Candy in her situation, or Funk when your daughter's health, it's a community that we come together with one common hobby, but we all have big hearts, and we all give in our own ways. If you don't got it money, then, which we're saying, like, tight budget, then you give it with the music, or you give it with helping with the videos, or whatever.
And that's one thing that attracted me to this, besides the obvious, the fish keeping and all the bells and whistles that comes with the hobby, is the support, the genuine support that comes along with this hobby, because in the business that I am doing, music, that type of support is non-existent.
Haha, Rika, I'm sorry.
Whether you have a lot of friends or not in that business, in the music business, it just doesn't exist. And that's another reason why that I was drawn into fish keeping. So
hey, so listen, there's like a little over 15 minutes left. For the people who only came in halfway through the chat, let's hear Tiffany. Can you kind of tell us what can everybody expect from your channel? You know what I mean? Okay. Tiffany, though, we want to hear Tiffany. You tired of hearing you, Oz? Nah, I'm only kidding.
Speak for yourself.
I'm only kidding. No, because Tiffany, honestly, as far as this duo goes, Tiffany is the one who knows the majority of the fish, has the majority of the fish keeping knowledge and all that. And it's cool because Ozzy is all in, like, has his hands all in it, ready to go all in, and that's where their name came from. But he's kind of taking cues from Tiffany. So from Tiffany's point of view, what can people expect from your channel, and why?
You can expect from our channel currently, because obviously with the situation of the way the world is right now, you'll be getting like a good look and insight into our current breeding projects, and how we're situating things in here, and then our DIY projects, different things like that, maintaining the tanks. You're gonna get that look. But once that things go back to normal, whatever that is in our world these days, we're gonna be doing fish room tours, and we're gonna take you guys to different places locally that are fish related that we have in mind. I don't want to give too much away, but we have a lot of great ideas. Well, I came up with a lot of them too. That, but Ozzy had some input on it. That I feel like everyone will be excited. And you know, we were talking about Bob Kaler and how it feels like he takes you on his adventures with him when he's taping. He inspired me to kind of some of those ideas. And no, it's not going to be grocery shopping. You never know. But that was a Bob only thing, but it's going to be some pretty cool stuff. And we live in upstate New York. We live in Rochester, New York, like One Fish, Two Fish, you know, where she's from. So a lot of people know her. So we're blessed to have like Lake Ontario, and we have canals. We have the Erie Canal. We have a lot of different places. So expect to see some of that too added in there, and also fish related.
Once this whole quarantine thing blows over, you know, we got a lot of cool ideas and a lot of, you know, unique stuff to bring to the table for our channel. And another thing to expect is me learning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me learning from the woman that I love dearly, you know, and it's you know, it's just special to me, you know what I mean? Because I'm learning something new that is completely foreign to me. You know what I mean? And I think that I'm a lucky man to have stumbled across this hobby. So
yeah. And also, I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead, Funk.
Rob, any good questions? In the chat?
Who's gonna do the water changes the most?
Me.
Him. We currently do not have our dream.
Nah, you gotta watch her a couple times so you know what to do.
She bosses him around. She bosses him around.
So you gotta be hands on to learn. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a choice that I want to make because like she put the grind in. She's done all the hard work. You know, now it's time for me to step up and learn and kind of earn my keep.
Yeah.
You know, earn my fish keep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, and that's where I stand at it. You know, that's where I stand behind it right now. And I'm excited. I really am. You know, and I'm also excited to meet more people, more of you guys. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of really good inspirational channels out there.
Yeah, definitely. And we hope that eventually we can make it to some of the events. You
Exactly.
know,
That's where I was
like big fish deals and whatnot, like that kind of stuff. You know, maybe Aquashella. You know, you never know. You might.
Questions out there, Rob?
What's up?
Get any other good questions out there, Rob?
Any other good questions out here?
I don't have the device.
Who's gonna do the selecting of the
No,
fish?
he's right though. And that might be actually natural aquariums. I just want to say natural aquariums. I was actually thinking about that because that was something that I already knew like we could do, but I'm glad you brought that up because that might be a future video until we can get a situation more like a Python. Right?
Yeah, we're working on that right now.
We're working on the Python. We're praying to the Python gods. But until then, that might be one of our up and coming videos. Thank you, Natural Aquariums. I want to do
Rob. What you was about to say, Rob?
Who's gonna do the selecting of the stocking of your tank?
Say it again.
Who's gonna do the stocking of your tanks? Who's gonna start selecting of the fish? Are y'all gonna come in like, oh, I want that, and she gonna say, nope, can't get that one?
No, actually, to be honest, we go half and half. You know, we decide together what's best for the tank, and kind of like we already have the idea of what the look for the tank we want and kind of, you know, what stock we want.
Yeah, like I just wanted to say like about our relationship. We've been together for like 11 years, right? So yeah, 11 years. And I just want to say that like everything that Ozzy and I have done in 11 years, we were best friends first. I'm not going to give you like the whole storyline right now because I know we don't have that kind of time. We were best friends first before we were lovers or anything, okay? And once we've gotten to, even in our friendship, we always made decisions equally. It was never like
always been a team.
Always been a team. Like how I was saying earlier with his music, or actually I think we were telling you this, Rob, before this. I'm sorry, but with his music, I was always filming.
Yeah.
I was like the stage wife, filming his shows and
She was
stuff.
always my hype man behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Always.
And I help him like come up with concepts for his songs and stuff like that. Different things like that. So like we encourage each other in our hobbies. Now, mind you, it doesn't always peaches and roses, no relationship is, but I just want to make it clear, like whatever we do is always like together decision, like halfway, meeting each other in the middle, common ground.
Yep.
And I think you'll see that a lot in our videos as we go along.
Plus,
right?
I enjoy getting kicked around a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit of a sadist.
What kind of party is this? What kind of party is this?
Now. Your kids is in here.
You're absolutely right, Raul. Raul's aquatic and reptiles. Absolutely right.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah. And we hope that Raul and everyone else who's commending us as a couple, doing this, we hope that for those who are like, how can I get my spouse? How can I get my significant other in this hobby?
Yeah.
That we can kind of give you tips and clues, like see how I get him engaged in it, because he's still he's very interested right now, but he's not fully in. But we're going all in, hence the channel name.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely all in.
You will see us, growing as a couple, in getting him more engaged in the hobby, like reeling him in.
And you know what? As each day goes on, I get more and more intrigued by the hobby. There's always something new to learn.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit for me right now. For us.
Yeah.
Rather.
Yeah.
Any
more questions?
Liz told me she was going to be. So listen, what SC Aquatics is coming on
SC next? Is going on next after us.
Actually, Scott wanted to know. Okay, Tiff, how did Oz touch your heart? He dropped a track about you, or was it something else? I know your brother has the huge heart. Yes. Well, here's the funny thing, Scott. Yes, he did write me a song, but that was like way after. It was like 5 years into our relationship.
Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah, I think I need to redo a new one.
But here's how he stole my heart. And Funk, this is how you found out that we were actually a couple. Remember in the live, you were like, how do you know that Ozzy cooks a good steak? Remember?
Yeah.
This was a while back.
I didn't realize y'all were together.
Right, because you didn't know our situation, right? You just knew us from talking. This was a while back. Well, Ozzy is also a chef.
Yeah,
and
22
he's
years.
Worked professionally in restaurants in the past as a chef. So he's a jack of all trades, but the cooking is what got me. Now they say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, but the way to my heart was the food.
Oh, you already know.
And he cooks like no other. Yes.
And being Puerto Rican descent, I throw down on arroz con gandules, some chuleta, some tostones.
Yes.
So for all you guys that love Puerto Rican food, I'm your man.
Yes.
Hey, but Natural Aquatics, on the serious tip, Natural Aquatics is for real. Yo, you got a video, you're touching it up. When is it going to drop? When is it going to drop?
Hopefully, I'm going to, right before, because we're a last minute guest here. And I was actually working on it when you guys reached out.
Okay.
So hopefully it'll be done, if not tomorrow, the day after at the latest.
Yeah. I want to push sooner than later for sure.
Tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and put it on you. I'm going to go ahead and put a deadline on you. Y'all, tomorrow the video will be out.
All right.
I know how much the video, I know I've seen the video. Ain't a whole lot to be done. If the video takes any longer, it's because they're being too picky. Because it's their first thing. It's their first thing. They're being overly picky. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Their video will be out tomorrow. So there you go.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
I think a lot of people can. I'll just say this real quick. Maybe relate to this, but I am a horrible procrastinator. So I'm hoping that doing this too. will kind of get me out of procrastinating. So I like that Funk is like our boss and that he's doing this and giving us the deadlines. I like that. I like that, Funk.
Well,
Thank
you know what? Any motivation is good motivation, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And Funk is definitely that motivation.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
anytime that he tells us about doing something or how to do it, like it brightens us up and we're like, we're gonna, you know,
and that's deeply
pertaining
appreciated.
to doing the video.
Definitely.
So yeah.
He said, Natural Quad said, "We LOL."
Oh, the kids said they love your cooking. So wait, what do you say? Funk throwing it down. He's right. Looking forward to it. Sure, it's better than my first video. Oh, natural aquariums. We all got to start somewhere.
Everybody's first video.
Everybody's
first video is something that they look back on and go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And here's something to expect to our channel. Like any other video, you know, it's going to be raw.
Recon quick.
Like any other channel. You know, it's going to be raw at first, but as we progress and we learn how to navigate through these programs, we're definitely, you know, the content's going to get better, and you know, the quality, I mean, is going to get better. You know, just in due time. It's just starting off, and we appreciate all the support that you guys are showing us. You know what I mean?
Scott,
appreciate
you could be our boss too if you want, because you've been really, oh my gosh, him and Liz are doing amazing things too.
Man. You guys are,
you guys, seriously, to me, as far as couple, you are fish tube.
You're doing your thing. I like the top 5 80s things too.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I was dying.
That was like the best night. When we watch Scott and Liz in the lives, it's like our day night. That's our day night. And we got into the 80s thing and we were having so much fun. Oh my gosh. 4 minutes. Yep. Gotcha. Okay.
Any more questions? We winding down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rob?
No, not at all. Not at all. It is a great show. Like, so many people have felt the fact that being brand new to YouTube all over again, they lived through it right here with y'all, because now they're like, yo, I'm feeling like my first video is hilarious, like it was laughable. A lot of people have enjoyed this stream, so I can't end off with any questions because it's been so good. Like, y'all have taken up all the questions out of it's already been an hour. I didn't even know it was that fast. Like, I didn't even know we had 4 minutes.
Hey,
Thank you, Storm Riders.
Time flies when you're having fun. You know what I mean?
They're giving us stuff.
Oh, thank you guys.
Down the wormhole.
We thank you too, for pulling in.
You know, just real quick, I just want to say thank you for everybody who tuned into my channel, knowing that it was about something other than FishTube. I
his
deeply
music channel.
Appreciate that, and I just want to say thank you for all you guys.
Oh, and Candy always posting the links.
Yeah,
she's been Candy. You've been a huge support
for
Ozzy's channel. Thank you so much. We do love you, Candy.
Yeah. So we appreciate every single one of y'all that were here, that did join their new channel together. All in tanks. If you have not, Candy just posted that. Thank you so much, Candy. You are awesome.
We're welcome.
It's so amazing to have you posting links and always being there for people. And I know sometimes it's hard for you, but for those times that you are here, we do greatly appreciate you. But for all of my other mods, thank you. Sometimes you can't out compete Candy. So for my other mods, I appreciate y'all for keeping the party going and having fun. And for those who are watching this replay, thank you so much. You got anything to say, Aqua?
Nah, I appreciate you guys. Look out for that video tomorrow, All in Tanks. SC Fish Keeping is next. And I appreciate y'all guys coming out. Seriously.
Yo, thank you guys. I really super appreciate it. I also got a nickname for Candy. I say hashtag Candy Crushes.
Oh, Candy Crushes. Yeah.
So anytime you see Candy doing her thing, right? Hashtag Candy Crushes. Let's make that a thing.
Actually, everybody who's going over to SC, is it SC Aquatics is next?
Yeah, hashtag Candy Crushes,
hashtag Candy Crushes. That's the hashtag to go over there. Yeah.